Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano!
Let's go.
Let's get into some Yee tea. Michael Irvin has returned to the NFL Network. If you guys recall, all of this happened back in a hotel lobby in Arizona in February. He was accused of making lewd and inappropriate comments to a female employee at that Marriott. Well, he has filed a $100 million lawsuit against Marriott and 6 others for defamation and tortious interference. And he has been reinstated, okay? So he's been reinstated. He will be a part of the NFL Network's coverage of the 2023 season, according to the NFL Media Vice President of Communication. That video of the encounter that he had with the woman was released in March, and Marriott did try to prevent its release of that video. He was seen shaking hands with the woman, touched her arm twice, and then they parted ways after about a 2-minute encounter. Now, Michael Irvin has denied allegations against him. He said he was baffled by everything. He did say he had been drinking earlier that night at dinner and didn't remember the details of the conversation. But he said that it couldn't have been anything that happened. There were never any criminal.
It was something.
Right. There were never any criminal charges.
Right.
But imagine he thought he was going to be covering the Super Bowl, and they pulled him off the air.
Yeah.
All right, so now he's back. Now, we don't know the terms of the settlement, but we do know there was some type of settlement.
Why would Marriott say that?
Why would they say what? That
he did all that?
Well, the woman said it.
The woman
So
said
they definitely were, so there you have it. All right, Drew Barrymore, her new season of her syndicated daytime show is going to be launching on September 18th, season 4 of the Drew Barrymore show. But I actually walked past there because it's right down the block from where we are. And they're outside on strike right now because, it's the Writers Guild of America and SAG-AFTRA on strike. So a lot of people aren't working. You know what, though? You were on the season premiere of Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall last week.
And they're back at work. Were they protesting outside?
No. I haven't. I've never seen it. I've seen it only in pictures.
What, the protest?
The protest.
Yeah, I walked past there. So the thing is, she does use union writers, but she's not going to use writers right now for her show. And Drew Barrymore said, I'm also making the choice to come back for the first time in the strike for our show that may have my name on it, but this is bigger than just me. We are in compliance with not discussing or promoting film and television that is struck of any kind. We launched live in a global pandemic. Our show was built for sensitive times and has only functioned through what the real world is going through in real time. So she's feeling like this is a time that she needs to be on television because it is a difficult time. And she's in compliance. All right, Burna Boy is not happy with his new contract. Apparently, he went on social media and said, with the numbers I'm seeing on this contract, these next years of my life are about to really show if I really love doing music. God must really want to test my love for music. I just might bounce on y'all like Rihanna. So not sure what those terms
Recce contract
are looking like, but
who is he signed to?
Atlantic. Used to be signed to Atlantic, right? Why'd you laugh like that?
Nah, it was just funny. Just thought it was funny.
All right, Coco Gauff, her U.S. Open victory was huge. People were celebrating all across the United States. I saw there were a lot of celebrities. It was packed when she won. And after she won, she actually just kind of laid down on the ground. She said she was just glad that it was over. Her whole family was there. She was actually on the Today Show just a little while ago, and here's what she had to say.
I don't think it's digest. Like, even last night I was telling myself, you're a Grand Slam champion, and I'm like, it doesn't feel real at all.
So many beautiful moments. I think a lot of people wept when you got down on your knees a couple of times, and you were clearly saying a prayer. What were you saying in that moment?
I was just saying thank you, and I understood, like, all the tough times were just to make that moment even sweeter. I think if it came easy, I wouldn't feel as appreciative as I did in that moment, clearly.
19 years old. All right, the youngest since Serena Williams.
That's right.
And amazing to witness that. She also, after she won the match, talked about her dad being in the stands.
Thank you first to my parents. Today was the first time I've ever seen my dad cry. He doesn't want me to tell you all that, but he got caught in 4K.
It was really cute. Yeah, you saw him like, no, stop, don't say that. But shout out to her. Shout out to everybody who was there to witness that history, okay? And that is your Yeetie. And you know what was amazing? They showed her at 9 years old at the U.S. Open in the stands, dancing and singing to Call Me Maybe. And here she is now winning the U.S. Open.
Wrestling.
All right, when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. Like we said, it was a very active weekend. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. About Last Night next.
Way up.